The Siberian darkness still clings to the frozen earth as the first hint of dawn struggles against the endless winter night. Outside the traditional chum tent, the temperature has plummeted to -50 degrees Celsius, a cold so intense that breath crystallizes instantly into tiny ice particles that locals call diamond dust. This is morning in the heart of Evenki territory, where survival isn't just a skill, it's woven into every action, every breath, every moment of existence. Inside the conical reindeer hide tent, Nikolai stirs beneath thick layers of fur blankets. At 43 years old, he's lived his entire life following the ancient rhythms of his Evenki ancestors. The fire in the center of the chum has burned low during the night, reduced to glowing embers that cast dancing shadows on the birch bark walls. His breath forms visible clouds even inside the shelter. The first rule of survival at 50 below. Never leave the warmth of your sleeping furs too quickly. Nikolai lies still for a moment, mentally preparing for the shock his body's about to experience. Around him, his wife Svetlana and their two children, 12-year-old Mikhail and 8-year-old Katya, remain bundled in their reindeer fur cocoons. The family dog, a hardy Siberian husky named Borin, lifts his head and watches his master with knowing eyes. Moving with practiced efficiency, Nikolai reaches for the carefully prepared kindling he positioned beside his sleeping area the night before. Every movement is deliberate. Wasted motion means wasted heat, and wasted heat means danger. He feeds small pieces of dried birch bark into the embers, his hands already beginning to ache from the cold despite the fire's proximity. The bark catches quickly, its oils igniting with a satisfying crackle that seems unnaturally loud in the pre-dawn silence. Within minutes, larger pieces of wood join the flames. Nikolai knows that maintaining this fire isn't just about comfort, it's the invisible thread connecting his family to survival. Let it die completely, and relighting it at 50 below becomes a life-threatening challenge. As the flames grow stronger, the temperature inside the chum begins its slow climb from barely survivable to merely uncomfortable. This is the morning ritual that has sustained the Evenki people for thousands of years. With the fire restored, Nikolai begins the careful process of dressing for the outside world. First comes the inner layer, soft reindeer hide with the fur facing inward, worn smooth from years of use. Then the middle layer of thick wool, traded from Russian merchants months ago. Finally, the outer parka of dense winter reindeer fur, the hide prepared by Svetlana's expert hands, waterproofed with fish oil and decorated with traditional beadwork that identifies their clan. His boots are masterpieces of practical engineering. 3 layers of reindeer hide stuffed with dried grass that serves as insulation. The grass must be changed daily to prevent moisture buildup, which would mean frostbite and death. Even his gloves have backup gloves, and his fur hat features flaps that can cover everything but his eyes. Svetlana rises now too, moving to prepare the morning meal. Hot tea is essential, not just for warmth, but for hydration in air so cold it can freeze the moisture in your lungs. She chips ice from the container they filled yesterday, melting it over the fire in a blackened copper pot that has served 3 generations of her family. Fully dressed, Nikolai pushes aside the heavy reindeer hide covering the chum's entrance. The cold hits him like a physical blow, a wall of frozen air that steals his breath and makes his eyes water instantly. Those tears would freeze on his cheeks within seconds if he didn't blink them away. The world outside is transformed into something alien and beautiful. Every tree branch is coated in thick hoarfrost, creating a forest of crystalline sculptures. The snow squeaks beneath his boots with each step, a sound that only happens at extreme temperatures when the snow crystals are too cold to melt under pressure. His first task, check on the reindeer herd. 23 animals huddle together in their shelter, their breath creating a fog of steam above the group. They are the family's lifeline, providing transportation, food, clothing, and trade goods. Without them, the Evenki way of life would be impossible. Nikolai breaks ice from the reindeer's water source and scatters precious lichen he collected last autumn. The animals shift and grunt, their thick winter coats making them appear twice their normal size. He counts them carefully. Predators are desperate in winter, and wolves have been spotted nearby. Young Mikhail emerges from the chum, eager to prove himself worthy of his heritage. Together, father and son check the trap lines set the previous day, a necessary task that might yield a valuable Arctic fox or hare. The boy is learning what his ancestors knew. At 50 below, there is no room for error. Every action must be purposeful. Every decision could mean the difference between life and death. As the weak sun finally breaches the horizon, painting the frozen landscape in shades of pink and gold, the Evenki family has already completed what many would consider a full day's work. But this is just the beginning. In the land of eternal winter, survival isn't achieved in grand gestures. It's won in small victories, repeated morning after morning, generation after generation. This is life at -50 degrees Celsius. This is the Evenki way.